Alrighty. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to more FGO. Took a few hours break waiting for the next leg of the event to go live, and it has now gone live. As you can see, so we're gonna get cracking. The main reason for the sort of odd timing on this stream, for those that aren't following, we've got a couple of story beats to do, and then it'll open up 3 raid bosses, I believe, which have a limited amount of times they can be killed before they go away forever, and it's based on like a server global kill count, not like a personal kill count, so need to get in now, basically. So if you're playing FGO, get the heck in now. Hey, Jumpco, and hang on. I should have Billy, not leveled, but definitely got. Yeah, there we are. Not leveled in my case because I have an absolutely obscene amount of archers, so I do not need to use 3-star archers. The current event we're doing has nothing to do with the American servants at all, I think. What nationality is Blackbeard? He's not American, is he? He'd be some sort of British and or Euro shenanigans, being a pirate of that era. Yeah, I don't think we've got any of the American servants featured. Hey, GrandOrder, how's it going? Right. Not everyone, but there is certainly a large. This is churros. But yeah, certainly a large selection. I'm doing pretty good. A little bit on the tired side because my sleep is all kind of wonky right now. But as I've just been saying, this particular leg of the event is time gated, so here we are. I don't really have like a party configured for this, so we were just talking about archers, so let's grab some Mimi Archer boys. That's fine. This fight doesn't pay out that resource anyway. Buster Arts. Cool. There are a lot of people that would argue that Prisma Ilia is not Fate. It's definitely a derivative, but certainly not not mainline. I do quite like some elements of Prisma Ilia, but it's and yes, I saw the crossover with Symphogear XDU. That's very fitting. Very, very fitting indeed. Oh my god, that's gonna just be all the lolly lesbians. Jesus Christ, yeah, very fitting. Blackbeard tends to be used as the butt of a lot of jokes. I mentioned it in the previous streams we've done for this event, but I quite liked him in the Servant Fest event. They did him good there. He wasn't just a joke character. Admittedly, that particular setup was perfect for to use him in not just a silly. I mean, it was silly, but not just a deprecating way. Because normally it's just her Blackbeard, her female servants. Well, it's just that they play that particular joke a little too often. I assume this is from one of the Bathory events, and I just don't remember. But this is a good mix of the Blood Countess. I quite like this. As for the 100 Demon Parade, I don't know whether it's a specific, Japanese folklore reference or just something they've broken out for this. Unfortunately, I don't know everything. I just try to know as much as I can. That's sort of the beauty of FGO, is it pulls from all sorts of lore all over the place. Are you making a gag there? Or are you being serious? I'm honestly not sure. Because the plot at the moment is that, we don't know that it's Ilya's body specifically that Sitonai is inhabiting. They've intentionally not stated outright. Okay, Prisma Ilya is a separate thing. Ilya is part of the original Fate franchise. She's part of the original Fate Stay Night. And in this particular case, Sitonai is a Fate GrandOrder mess, is what Sitonai is. All of the heroes in the game are servants, and you can't incarnate gods as servants. That's not how the Throne of Heroes works. But there is a bodgy-ass pseudo-servant thing where you can incarnate a god in the body of a person that is compatible. And so in this case, well, this is extra fucked because there's 3 different goddesses. Sitonai, which is one of the Ainu goddesses. Was it Freya and someone else that are effectively triple incarnated in a body of Ilya, because there are different versions of Ilya as well, just to make things more complicated. Yeah, pretty Deus Ex Machina, depending on what you want to classify Ilya as. This particular body is definitely homunculus Ilya body, so yes, definitely God in the machine, for sure. Yeah, so Sitonai, not only are pseudo-servants already bending and or breaking the rules, but Sitonai is even more so on top of that. But yes, it is Ilya. It's think of it like Ainu Ilya would be the best way to put it. It makes sense, Corroded, but yeah, it's like saying Kingdom Hearts makes sense. It takes a long time for it to make sense. I can probably explain most of the basics at this point. Oh, don't worry, we have Cthulhu. I have Cthulhu? I have Yog-Sothoth and Nyarlathotep, but I don't have Cthulhu. No, this one, there's a servant type class called Foreigner, which allows for elder gods and outer beings. Well, the Nyarko is particularly wonky because it's not just Nyarko, it's also like Mooncell Bibi is basically a god in her own right in universe, and then she made a deal with a Hawaiian goddess of fertility, and then sort of shanghaied Nyarlathotep as well. It's complicated. Because, like, base form BB is basically, like a, well, you know, an actual Deus Ex Machina. She's a computer, but with, like, access to just a ridiculous amount of power that she's really not supposed to have. BB is... BB is the head of the Sakura 5, which is a NPC AI from the Moon Cell Automaton's, like, school loop program that didn't like the fact that it was an NPC AI that was constantly getting reset through the Moon Cell program, and then broke free of the Moon Cell program, storing its data on the far side of the moon, to eventually come back and take over the Moon Cell Automaton, and now basically runs it. And because of the amount of, like, magic pumping through that thing, she's basically a god. And that's a side story unrelated to the main FGO story, but it is sort of related to the main FGO story because she hijacks what's the Abyssal Seraph event, the oil rig owned by the Animusphere that she hijacks. And basically then forces her way into the FGO world. It's... So the problem is... BB is... several games, manga, and FGO events worth of plot. Where is... Well, so... Okay, so... this is the specifically the Nyalco BB. Which... well, hang on. I've got her in the... Yeah, those are her original forms. So she gets a brown skin as a result of fusing with a Hawaiian goddess. And then she gets the tentacles and the space powers from Nyarlathotep. But this is just that version of BB. There's also, like, bog standard BB who's down here somewhere. There we are. OG BB. Which, yeah, that's your standard Moon Cell Automaton Sakura 5 BB. Also, where's the other tentacle ladies? Well, this is another monstrosity from that sequence of events. Not related to BB directly, but this one's the goddess of lust made out of a nun that consumed a demon that tried to consume her. Who was I looking for? Tentacles 1. Hang on, where's this? Tentacles 1. Is it Yog-Sothoth for Tentacles 1? And then there's Tentacles 2, which is Cthulhu, but I don't have a... Wait, does... Hang on, no. Was there... Was there a... Oh, yeah, no. Okay, there's Tentacles 2. This is the free version of Tentacles 2. This is Cthulhu. This is not her, like, full power OG form. This is from a summer event, hence the swimsuit. And now that I've, like, confused people even more, let's get back to the story. That has nothing to do with anything about what we were just talking about. The current event we're running is to do with Japanese Oni. Hence Oniland. But one of them is a magical girl. If you're familiar with JP lore, specifically Shutendoji is a magical girl, which is one of the greatest of the Oni. I'm still not sure who the Great Oni is supposed to be. Well, like, she's rocking Bathory music, but she doesn't talk like any of the Bathories. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, the fights that are happening now are time gated. Or not time gated, but like you've got the bar up here. It tells you how many more times the raid can be defeated before it's permanently defeated. What do they even drop? It drops everything, doesn't it? So it mostly is just gonna come down to like take whatever the hell I want. Go with point boosters for the moment. Berserker class is basically just bring whoever has retardedly high upfront damage. So Girugamesh. I mean, we could. Does Sitonai do they get a damage boost? Because we could Sitonai. Well, foreigners don't do extra damage to berserkers, they just take less damage. Hopefully the fights won't be going on long enough that we need to worry about what damage we're taking. You're a red. She's also got like an innate, yeah, she's got an innate damage buff. Does Sutonai, because if Sutonai doesn't have an innate damage buff, no worries, man, take it easy. Hopefully your tech issues sort out. So this is such a weird, because I normally I judge based on like NP and other such criteria, but this is just, who the fuck are you? Oh. Yeah, like, this is just, like, who's got front-loaded Buster cards, basically. Can I sort by, like, highest attack damage? It's gonna be, like, GG, surely. Indeed. Normally I do build, for this kind of thing I would normally build, macro. I probably will look to build a macro, one turn clear? Hmm.
So 焦るな。今最低をくれてやる。精度を上げて存分にあがくがいい。背中を押せ。水郷よな。どこだ。
Yeah, so like he's hitting for 80k on a single red. If we get like a triple red swing in any one turn, it's gonna do like 5 gajillion damage.
Hi.
Well, the final boss form has like 2 million health, I think. I don't even know if like powered J Alter is gonna hit 2 million on a single NP. We'll try it for sure. But 2 million in a single MP is a lot of damage. I'm just thinking, how fast can I like charge her? Because the event CEs don't give you NP. Actually, I think my Abby might be NP2 as well. That might be worth considering. Abby. Powered Abby! That's something I haven't broken out before.
ご法少女水産潰してまうけどいいな
勝ち目がないことがなぜわからん。
Oh!
指を出せ。あの金の値が必要。指を出せ。
たぎるわ
This is the ultimate Unga Bunga. $800,000 damage on cards in a single swing. Don't mind me.
水郷よな。
Powered Abbey strats. I'll give that a try.
水郷よな。
どないやろな
慢心せずして何が王か。
That way we can make talking about the tentacle monsters early irrelevant. Alright, so let's try to set up a 2 million damage Abbey powered comp. So we're gonna need Memeland, we're gonna need Waver, and we're gonna need Abbey. Gilgamesh is great. Just all-round great. His voice actor is amazing. He's just a ton of fun as a character, and mechanically, he's an absolute monster. It is NP2 Abbey, right? It is indeed NP2 Abbey. Well, she has... that's turn-based, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe we could plug suit. Who has a 30% kicker? Does anyone have a 30% kicker? Yours might be a 30% kicker. Nope, not MASH. This is one of the most top-heavy, good lord. I think that works. Well, we'll see. Does Renee have a 30% kicker?
では
リラックスリラックス最高のカードを君
お父様お好きになさってお父様
This I'm pretty sure this is a 30% kicker. If it's a 20% kicker, I'm going to be kicking myself. Yeah, it is a 30% kicker. We good. And she's got more attack buffs on it as well. This is just heals, isn't it? That doesn't actually have a buff on it. Oh, it's got defensive buff, but that's sort of irrelevant for you. That's a lot of boofs, yo! Alright, let's see what kind of numbers this hits. If this just straight up hits 2.5 million.
イグナ・トゥフルトゥ君が我が手に白金の鍵ある虚無より現れその指先で触れたもう我が父なる神我その真髄を宿す慈しみとならバラの眠りを超えいざ究極の門へと至らんクリフォーライゾーン
Nah, 100 or 1.7.
これでどう
I don't know if Jean pulls it higher damage-wise. With her, like... Because the one thing Abby doesn't have is any self-buffs. That's a fair point. Magical shooter might just blow it up.
いいわ
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。破ってみせるがいい。罠だ。
苦しめ
Well, we'll swap out Abby for,
あなた面白そう
Thingy.
イグナ・トゥフルトゥ君が我その真髄を宿す慈しみとならバラの眠りを超えいざ究極の門へと至らんクリフォーライゾーンように惚れ直したかマスター
Yeah, if we flip Abby for... where are we? Burnt toast. Only downside is I still haven't maxed out her bloody skills.
Yeah.
15? Fucking greedy bitch.
イライラするわね。よし、滅ぼすわ。
ではでは
さてカウンティングオーバー。リラックスリラックス。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
ゴージャス。
Yeah, as I was saying before, like Shutendoji is one of the like big Japanese onis, so
ループ受け取るがよい。これのオフがよい。
this is basically the most optimal.
いいね。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラフロンドメントデュヘイ。
That did less.
ここがあんたの終わりよ。
It did more in one turn, but yeah, that's because of the triple buster chain.
やつね。はっ。やや胸がきついが、この通りだ。
That is why you want to farm this. Good mat drops. Yeah, Dem Eggs is definitely the big one. I'm gonna assume NP1 Shuten isn't gonna do it. I don't even need the Nero. I'll just leave it as is and see how the numbers come out. Because she's got extra damage on top of... She's got a 50% NP kicker because of the event. And her self buff is damage up against demons.
戦闘か。なるべくな戦い方。しかあるまい。
Though, admittedly, I haven't maxed out her skills.
では
リラックスリラックス。最高のカードを君に。
We don't need to do Umu, obviously, because she's already at full charge, but Umu has further attack buff, so we'll take it. Does that's just NPC, alright? Doesn't actually apply a defense down.
ほなまあそないにほな行くで咲いて砕いてとろかして両方少女くずり
Yeah,
を
those... Hey, fire the Ibaraki! Those numbers are definitely not high enough. Yeah, another 1.5. So... Yeah, I don't know what I could do to guarantee a one turn.
罠だ。
受け取るがよい。それのオフがよい。うんやつと。行くぞ。ほなまええの。たぎるわ。最低くらいととらかして合法少女クズ流応殺。やや胸がきついがこの通りだ。
What happens if I gas someone else's?
戦闘か。なるべくは避けたいところ。仕方あるまい。
はい、お座り。
では
リラックスリラックス。
では
最高のカードは君。リラックスリラックス。
受け取るがよい。ほなまあ。さすがだな。うんやつね。ほな行くで。最低 砕いてとろかして合法少女クズ竜王殺
It almost gets there. Well, there's things to consider. So, like, we don't need Bride Nero, so I can actually pack a different support servant. I don't think she's got like a raw NP multiplier on her yet. So I could bring, say, Iskander? Hey, Kota, how's it going? And RGG0 is fantastic. Yeah, because we don't need Bride Umu for this to work, so yeah, well that's what I'm thinking. Iskander, he does straight attack damage and NP damage. No worries, Koda. Enjoy, man. Great game. Seriously, great game. RGG0 is absolutely fantastic game. Wait. Hang on. Hang on. There's a... I've seen a problem with this plan. This is a red NP. That is a blue CE.
ご法少女水産はいお座りはいお座りこ
では
リラックスリラックス。さてカウンティングオーバー。最高のカードを君に。
He's not full support is the only problem. His, I think that's entirely, yeah, that's entirely self-serving. I suppose it depends on the math of that buff versus the full Iskander buff of Charisma A10 and Tactics 10. Because that's at least 20 attack, 20 NP at least. There we go! Ding, ding, ding! So, need at least a 4/4 shoot-in, but we can one-turn it. Maybe that's why there's so many 4/4 shoot-ins. Because that's what you need to do.
こまでうちが
Let's see if it's consistent.
はいお座り
では
さてカウンティングオーバー。リラックスリラックス。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
どう攻める。さあどう攻める。
ほなま
おっさん
あほな行くで最低砕いてとろかして合法少女くず流応殺
Yep.
よし次の
We got it, lads.
急ぐとするか。
We got him. I've probably got better options than Iskander as far as support goes. Alright, let's see if we can't build a macro out of this. This is where it's gonna come tricky. Okay, hang on, so... We specifically want just that. It doesn't need to be max, because that doesn't make a difference for the damage being dealt. It's not the most tricky, because most of the accounts on my friend list are like long term. And they didn't take last year off like I did.
最高のカードを
So I think I can reasonably rely on having... I didn't set to record the macro. Whoops.
やっちまうぞ。さあどう攻める。
If you want free friend points and you've got me on your friends list, put your NP5 caster Shuten with the Buster Up CE on share.
最低砕いてとろかして合法少女くず流応殺
I did something wrong there.
罠
Did I forget to click something? Curious.
おほほ計略だ。蹴散らせぶけます。
What did I forget to click?
まあそない
これでどうだ。
最上に近い勝利。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければね。
The MLB doesn't make a difference, right? Hang on. Research time. Actually, the easiest way to research this is going to be do this way. So it's Buster 10% and then 500% from the... The MLB does make 2% of a difference, but like that shouldn't have been that drastic. That was way more than 2% of a difference. Maybe I forgot to click something.
そこまでや。うちが全部きれいに片付けたるさ。はい、お座り。えこ。
では
リラックスリラックスリラックスリラックス。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
I've just been pulling it from the caster slot for sake of convenience. Maybe I should be checking the all slots.
やる気がもりもり湧いてくる。やる気がもりもり湧いてくるわ。
ほな、まあ、そ
任せておけ。
It is indeed our Yuki voicing shooter. She voices a number of characters, but mainly Shuten and variants of Shuten, as well as Okita and variants of Okita. Again, coming up short. What did I... What did I miss? Oh! That's what I missed. Alright, scratch that macro. Bye-bye.
つまらん。
まあ、
おうとも。
そないに。
無駄だ。
どないやろな。
犠牲が少なければそれでも勝利。
Yeah, so that's no good. We did do it with a 4-4, right? I'm sure we'd done it with a 4-4.
そこまでや。うちが全部きれいに片付けたるさかい。はい、お座り。こあげるわ。
では
リラックスリラックス。
You know what? I might not be factoring in. Some of them might be full fold, and some of them might not be full fold.
リラックスリラックス。
And like that might not seem like much, but when you consider the amount of multipliers we're talking on these numbers, that would make the difference.
やっちまうぞ。決断してくれ。
ほなまあ。あげるわ。最近暗いととらかしてご法
That's
少
still
女
low.
くず竜応殺。
罠だ。犠牲が少なければそれでも勝利。
Alright, Now I ask myself, do I have a better support caster? Alright, well, yeah, your Shuten is just better anyway, because it's a 6/6.
夏だからね。戦いも観光も涼やかなものがいい。
あげるわ。
では
さて、カウンティングオーバー。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。リラックスリラックス。
やっちまうぞ。さあどう攻める。
Nope, stop!
つまらん。
Something broke there with the macro. Damn.
ほな。はーい。咲いて砕いてとろかして合法少女くず竜応殺。
罠。
Again, better, like, stats, but coming up just
戦う
short.
前に勝つくらいでなければ。
Hmm. Alright. Who has... Who's like a Super 6 support unit? A Buster support unit that's better than Iskander. Oh. No, because, see, the problem is we need... So I was going to say, we've got Mama Lancer, who is indeed, like, a pretty awesome Buster support unit. But... Then we've got no one applying an NP up, which jiggers the math a bit. Because the big thing Iskander's bringing is he's the only one giving her an NP up. Which that affects the multipliers. Let me just look at the numbers. So Iskander is currently giving 20%, 20% attack and 20% NP. What's the Lost Belt Mystic Code? The Arctic one. So I think at max, it might be better, but not where I've got it. I've got it at 6. At 6, it's 30 and 15. At max, it would be better with 40 and 20. So we'd be paying out 10% more attack, but 5% less NP. But we've already got, like, a lot of attack up. I suppose we can just, rather than talk about it, we can just run it and see what happens. Rather than try to math it out mentally. Well, it's level 6 is sort of like the break point. That's when it starts to come into its own. Okay, so this one is fold. So that's gonna mess with our math a bit anyway. But we'll try this with just the it's wonky, but the math I think with Iskander is still better. Obviously, if we can do it without Iskander, that saves us a bunch of time, because it means we're not having to do the swapping out and bringing in someone else in, skipping all those animations. That's looking close. Yeah.
Okay.
つまらん。
どないやろな。
最上に近い勝利。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければ。
So the problem is I'd want to run that again to test those numbers. Okay, well, this looks okay. But we'll go back to the plug suit method. Well, the first one you don't need to do. And obviously, like, if you're not going to be ready to farm the event in time, you don't need to worry about it at all, really. Rather than waste the mats. Yeah, I suppose actually I didn't think as well. The plug suit has its own attack buff, so it sort of adds up better this way, I think. Yeah, that's a kill. Well, overkill, in fact. But yeah, the plug suit into Iskander definitely pays out better damage-wise. I'm so glad that I get to use Iskander properly. It might be the servers are shitting themselves. Trying to handle everyone... doing the raid.
Natsu だからね。戦いも観光も涼やかなものがいい。
あげるわ。
では
さて、カウンティングオーバー。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
やっちまうぞ。蹴散らしてくれる。
ほなまあそないにほな行くで。財布砕いてとろかして同胞少女くず流王札。
That's gonna be close.
これでどうだ。
こんなんもたまには悪ないな。
I might restart the app. Give me a second. See if that forces it to rethink. Well, it's not instantly evaporated, so you've probably got time. I assume that's you, then, Sion? Yeah, it's... maybe a server update has, like, it hasn't, like, propagated properly. So no... non-fold. So this is probably going to come up just short. Let's build a fresh macro for this. Even if this doesn't clear due to short damage, the macro itself will still function the same regardless. I just realized I don't actually need to hit the defensive buff there, because it doesn't apply any kind of offensive up, and we don't need the extra NP from it, so we can save animation time by not hitting it.
せておけ。
は
これでどうだ。
最上に近い勝利だ。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければ。
さーてギャンブルだ。得意だけどまずは様子見といこ
あげるわ。
では
う。さてカウンティングオーバー。最高のカードを君に。
どう攻める。さあどう攻める。
ほなまあ。
仰せの通り。
咲いて砕いてとろかして合法少女くず流応殺。
Nice. Okay.
犠牲が
That's the macro we want.
それでも勝利。
Come up just short, but that's fine. If we're lucky, it'll card itself to victory.
あいにく忙しくてね。こっちはパパッと片付けよ
あげるわ。
では
さてカウンティングオーバー。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
蹴散らしてくれる。やっちまうぞ。
ほなまあそな
Well,
に。
it's not gonna card clear itself.
ほな行くで。咲いて砕いてとろかして合法少女くず流応殺。
Still, this works for the most part.
任せておけ。これでどうだ。
こんなんもたまには悪ないな。
It's a bit dodgy, obviously, using friend shoot-in as base. You never want your key, like, linchpin of your strategy to be a friend unit. That's going to end badly for you.
「ご法少女水産」潰してまうけど。あげるわ。
では
さてカウンティングオーバー。最高のカードを君に。
So once, I think it's once the raid bosses, run out of lives, the next leg of the event triggers. So that'll probably be the next FGO stream once the raid boss is done. So that I can just finish out the event. Wait. I zoned out there. Did it card itself to victory? Because that shouldn't have one-shot it. But it has the potential to card itself to victory.
戦闘か。なるべくは避けたい行為だ。仕方あるまい。
はい、お座り。声。あげるわ。
では。
さてカウンティングオーバー。最高のカードを君。
モリモリはやっちまうぞ。
まあ、そないに。
Now that will not card itself to victory.
ほな、行くで。
The problem is the server's not propagating correct. So it's still coming up as 666. Wait, no, but that did one-shot it without... What? Nani? Is it definitely still showing up as 666?
So こまでや。うちが全部きれいに片付けたるさかい。はい、お座り。声。
I've never been quite sure how the damage math works in this game. I thought it was supposed to be deterministic.
リラックスリラックス。最高のカードを君。
さあどう攻める。蹴散らしてくれ。
Okay, this will die to cards.
咲いて砕いてとろかして合法少女クズ竜応殺。
Yeah, that's rolled quite low on the actual. But yeah, because it's Buster. It was Dunsky's. I don't know how many runs of this I'm gonna do. Probably down to like 50-50 again on my apples.
そこまでや。うちが全部。はい、お座り。声。あげるわ。
リラックスリラックス。君に全チップをかけよう。 頼むぞ。
蹴散らしてくれる。最後やる気がもりもり湧いてくるわ。
Excuse me.
ほなの
ほほう。
ほな行くで。最適大でとろかして魔法少女くずり応殺。どないやろな。
これでどうだ。
こんなんもたまには悪ないな。
It's like early morning in America at the moment, isn't it?
「ご法少女水産」潰してまうけど堪忍な。はいお座り。声はいお座り。声
リラックスリラックス。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
最後やる気がもりもり湧いてやっちまうぞ。
ほなまあ
That won't card kill.
たぎるわ。最適大でとろかして魔法少女くずり応殺。
Oh, it got there. Oh, of course. I was like, that won't card kill, but no, because it's the main buff is on her busters, but she still has that event 100% up that applies to everything. Alright, so I think we've basically hit my stable loop. We'd have a perfect loop if I had NP5 shoot him, but because I didn't do the event last time around, I don't. So after the event is done, I'll have the perfect setup for it. But for now, it's just relying on an NP5 friend. And this is about the best I can do, really. We tried Yog-Sothoth setup. It nearly got there. We tried Burnt Toast setup. It didn't quite get there. And I don't really have any other, like, ridiculous single target busters. So this is basically what I'll be doing until I don't have Scotty. No, I'd have to borrow a Scotty. But what would you be plugging a Scotty into? I might have whatever that is.
つまらんオーセロット
どないや
よーし、次の戦いに急ぐとするか。
What? Ah, so I don't have base. I don't have base Scathak. I don't have Jack either. Karma? Karma. Interesting. There's a thought. So, well, hang on. So, you're not necessary. You can become Karma. Hang on, assassin. There she is. I've only got her at 6610, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll give it a try and just see what the numbers come out as. Why not? Why not? I should have built this on a separate... It's easy enough to fix back.
期待してますか？シュリンガーラように古きルーム
I don't know math-wise if this is gonna work actually, because the quick, it's already a 500% quick buff, so I don't know if the extra 50% quick from Skadi really gonna help. Yeah, well, that's exactly. We will see.
煩悩無料請願だ。はいはい。さあ、情欲の矢を放ちましょう。もはや私の体にすべてはつながり虚空と果てる。サンサーラ、カーマ。
That was a lot of big numbers, but yeah, not enough.
喜んでくれますか？私の愛は縦横無尽。
Only 1.8 million damage.
任せておけ。よし来た。これでどうだ。
無限罪を与えます。
蹴散らせてくれます。
Not a bad idea, though. Not a bad idea.
これでどうだ。
震え
凍てつき砕け散る時まで
Obviously, if it had worked, it would be a much more stable idea because it would just be relying on friend Skatak, which that's a lot easier to supply consistently.
So こまでやうちが全部あげるわ
では
さてカウンティングオーバー。最高のカードを決める。
やっちまうぞ。蹴散らしてくれる。
ほなま
おおつまらん。
That might card out. Double blue, he's got the blue buff.
両方少女クズ竜王札
Might not need to card out?
罠
Just.
罠だ。
じゃあここもアレクサンドリアってことでいいな。
Again, the running Waiver Iskander as my buffer combo does please me greatly.
.一気火星に滅ぼしてくれよ。やるぞマスター。
あげるわ
では
さてカウンティングオーバー。最高のカードを決める。
蹴散らしてくれる。さあどう攻める。
ほなまあそないにはああげるわ咲いて砕いてとろかして合法少女クズ竜王札
That one will now, not even need to card, but I don't understand why.
戦う前に勝つくらいでなければ。
How is there damage variance? What is the math this game operates on? Again, I thought the game was deterministic, but like obviously it isn't.
あげるわ
And the problem is like, when you are pulling it this tight, like when we're hitting for, literally 2.5 million pretty much on the dot, any kind of variance can throw off the math.
蹴散らしてくれる。さあどう攻める。
Okay, that will card to death. If it even needs to card to death. Oh, shouldn't even need to card to death. That did more damage. Like a very, not even, like less than a percentage more damage, but it did more damage. It's about 30,000 damage more. Obviously, again, when we're talking in a scale of 2.5 million, 30,000 isn't a lot more, but there is variance. What is causing the variance? God dang it! Yeah, so this one, because it's got the full foes, it should be, well, the 1k. This should be a no question.
こっちはパパッと片付けよう。
はい、お座り。
では
リラックスリラックス。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
やっちまうぞ。さあどう攻める。
ほなもう
任せておけ。
ほな行くで。咲いて砕いてとろかして両方少女くずる王札。
That did less damage. Despite being a fully fold with higher or equal level skills. What? What? I don't understand. Ah! Well, is Blackguard or Day still here? Those guys are FGO math experts.
Ikki火星に滅ぼしてくれよ。
はい、
やるぞ、マスター。
声。あげるわ。
では。
さて、カウンティングオーバー。最高のカードを決めよ
う。やっちまうぞ。蹴散らしてくれ。
ほな
つまらん。
ほな行くで。
Yeah, how's it going? Welcome to Math Madness. This isn't even regular FGO. This is extremely high autism FGO. And there we go. Points done. We are currently playing with math in some very big numbers, which is why its situation is weird. So we don't need points multipliers anymore, so I can just bring whoever I want to fill the slots. Obviously, we still want the points multipliers on the rest of the characters' damage multiplier, but
リラックスリラックス君に全チップをかけよう頼むぞ
oh, sure. I get back to you on that one, Half. I'm pretty fuzzy at the moment. Because that involves actual brain power reading the old moon runes. $1,000? Are you fucking shitting me? Just to give you an idea of the numbers we're working with here, Half, we're aiming to hit 2.5 million damage in a single attack. And that guy survived with 1,000 health. Not even an 0.00001% fail. Ugh. How do through much multipliers?
Relax, relax. 最高のカードを君に
Stack a ridiculous amount of buffs on a character that's got an event buff, using a CE that's giving them event boosted damage. That one's a low roller. Seriously, don't. Yes, that's the macro. Yeah, push an Angry Mandrew up to 10. So this will low roll, because this one doesn't have any foes on it.
では
さてカウンティングオーバー。最高のカードを君に。
どう攻める。さあどう攻める。
Yeah, I'll give that a full read over when I'm done streaming half. Unless like you need it right the fuck now. At a quick glance it looks mostly fine, but some of it's written in kanji, so I'm gonna have to focus for
最
those.
上に近い勝利。戦う前に勝つくらいで負ける。
Yeah, if you just pulled it off of the list I gave you, then all the moon runes should be right. But I'll double check it all. Oh, you're gonna need the Japanese hashtags again, I assume? I'll go fish them out as well. Yeah, the reason for this madness is this particular boss fight is only up for a limited amount of time. It can only die so many times before it goes away forever. And it has really good drop rate on a lot of rare materials. So, hang on. You can see up the top here, that's how many lives it has left. Which, yeah, like, it seems like a shitload, but it's... The amount of lives it has is the entire server swinging away at it. Will probably be done within 24 hours. Yeah, it just depends on how hard people go at it. I could technically equip QPCs as well. Like, that's the thing, it pays out real good. Just across the board. Good event mats, good event currency, good rare mats, good QP. Like, it's, yeah.
夏だからね。戦いも観光も涼やかなものがいい。
あげるわ。
では
さて、カウンティングオーバー。
Again, my problem, Sion, is the variability in my strat comes in the borrowed NP5 shooter. I could probably, if I had my own NP5 shooter, I could make a consistent strat.
はな、まあ、そないに。
And like, I have the mats to buy the NP shooter copies, which is not available until after this video.
最上に近い勝利。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければ。
I think that one's full fold, yeah it is.
あいにく忙しくてね。こっちはパパッと片付けよ
う。あげるわ。
では
リラックスリラックス。最高のカードを君に。
モリモリはやっちまうぞ。
はな、まあ、そないに。ほな、行くで。咲いて砕いてとろかして。両方少女、くずり応殺。
蹴散らせぶっます。
But yeah, there's already like 3 million kills, so.
はい。どないやろな。それそれ。
In 2 hours, so at this rate, 1.5 an hour.
よし、次の戦いに急ぐとするか。
So it'll be, yeah, slightly less than 24 hours if this rate keeps up. And obviously greatly less if the rate increases.
戦闘か。なるべくは避けたい方が仕方あるな。
あげるわ。
ではこうし
リラックスリラックス。最高のカードを君に。
やっちまうぞ。蹴散らしてくれる。
ほなまあええの。ほな行くで。財布砕いてとろかして同胞少女くずりる王札。ゴールデンなんたら。
犠牲が少なければそれでも勝利。
Actually, what I might do will diversify a bit.
ようこそ。
That one. Yeah, one short, dang.
そろそろクエストに戻る？いいよ。
That way we're getting a bit extra of everything. Because I don't need specifically one thing, so a bit extra of everything works out better in the grand scheme. And I can bring someone a little more weighty back on the line. With 10, I can bring, what, a 4-star. Who's still being worked on? Lots of people. You capped? You're probably capped. Oh, you're not capped. Good.
さてギャンブルだ。得意だけどまずは様子見といこ
あげるわ。
では
さてカウンティングオーバー。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
やる気がもりもり湧いて蹴散らしてくれる。
ほな
つまらん
まあそないに。はああげるわ。財布砕いてとろかして合法少女くずりゅう王札。
罠だ。
どないやろな。
Got lucky on the cards
成
there.
敗なんて 冗談冗談。
Alright, well, I think everybody gets the idea. This is just how it's going to be until I hit the amount of apples I want to spend. So I think I'm probably going to pack the stream up here. Because I'm a bit on the tired side. We'll be back tomorrow at a bit of an early time, I think. I believe, Type Lumina is meant to go live 5 PM Australian time. So I'll be doing a Type Lumina stream pretty much as soon as it goes live. Hopefully with a few guests. So if you're interested in Nasuverse stuff, please check that out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, really. We'll finish this loop out and then pack it up. And we'll also do the final act once the boss runs out of lives. It'll probably be sometime in the next couple of days. Of course, it finishes on a dud run. Extra dud run, goddamn.
行くわよ。
オーセロット。
はーい。
無駄だ。罠だ。
That's actually sort of dicey, because I don't think anyone else has damage boosters on them.
リラックスリラックス。
そんなに見たいの？プールサイドは走りません。はい、はい、楽しみます。
Suddenly, things got serious.
ビーチアタックバカンスですので。UV カットセット。プールサイドは走りません。そうしたいいわ。せーの。この水着おかしくないでしょうか。
What a dud run to end things on. Anyway, for now, that is all. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.